by.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Complete.
Ohayou gozaimasu. Konnichigen is your favorite superstar maniac, the multi-dimensional Tajigen Khaiden, a sentient star cluster and many cosmic minds combined in VTuber V-singer form. Good to see you all, Tajigen, for what should be another actual full week of streams. Yeah. And it's only 3 streams though this week also, but like, you know, we're looking at last week and it was actually 3 streams and it was meant to be 4, because what we're doing today in F14 was postponed to today. Battling, hold on, Bozja, battling, bashing, bedlam, blades, because you know, Blades of Gunhilder, I think. Save the Queen, Blades of Gunhilder stuff. That's what this is called. So yeah, let me fetch the schedule for this week so we talk about it. It's 2 F14 streams this week. Oh yeah, give 3 subs and get a unicorn mount. I should put that in the title actually, on the Twitch side of things. I should put that right there. I forget. But yeah, my big face is covering my big face right there. Look at that. Anyway, yeah. Bozja, battling, bashing, bedlam. You know, there's a big chance that if we have been able to do the stream last Friday for this Friday would be the same. It would also be about Bozja, doing more of it. So maybe expect it again next Friday, we shall see. The countdown, the final countdown to Endwalker 14. Friday, Final Fantasy 14, 14-hour stream. No, sorry, Friday, Final Fantasy 14, 14. Huh, feels like the alliteration is smaller. Oh no, Friday, Final Fantasy 14, 14-hour stream. Yeah. Happens with the start of Endwalker, right? So yeah, that's gonna be a big thing we do. That's gonna be a big thing we do right there. But speaking of big things, tomorrow, big stuff. The final chapter in Live Alive. Because it has multiple runs, that final chapter, you know? So we'll be doing multiple runs of that. I don't think we'll be able to do every single run and then what may happen after doing every run we can do. But yeah. And then on Shadowbringers Sunday, let's call it, more Crystalline Mean Mania. It may actually not be a short stream this Sunday. Need to double check a few things there, but I might be able to do more hours on that Sunday there than the usual ones. I want to expand them anyway and like be able to go for like even longer streams for that too. That's something super important that I really want to go for, but yeah. Bozja, battling, bashing, bedlam on this Final Fantasy Friday. Final Fantasy 14 Friday. Not Friday 14, mind you. No, that's Friday 14, Final Fantasy 14, 14-hour stream that we'll do on August 14th. Yeah. Right? Some violent violence from this multidimensional maniac. All the way from the Tajigen temple. There we go. I will not stop with the alliterations, Peter Parker. Bruce Banner. Oh yes, oh yes. Yeah, I gotta watch Spider-Man Brand New Day as soon as I can. But anyway, I've been so out of the loop with MCU stuff. But Brand New Day is looking hype. As is Avengers Doomsday. Looks like good stuff right there. But I'm not hyped for Avengers Doomsday right now because it's still several months away. Much less, you know, what happens after, which is Secret Wars, I think. What is that, December 2027? I'm not gonna be hyped for that. I'll just wait until we're close to it to start getting hyped to it. At least a month before it, you know? So freaking far away. So far away. Anyway, give me a second here to set some things up with FF14. By the way, I have been doing quite a bit of F14 off stream because I still want to get barbed up to level 80 by the time we start Endwalker, and I still wanted to insist on having all the crafters and gatherers that I'm using for the Crystalline Mean, all my crafting and gatherer selves on the Crystalline Mean to level 80 so that we just do all of it, but like we can have several Crystalline Mean streams, we shall see. But yeah, we'll see what we do this Sunday. It may be more than a crystalline meme. Now, this time I do mean that. Hello, Mist. But yeah, let's launch the game, and like I might set up another thing here. What else did I want to set up? No, I think it's just launching the game, right? But yeah. Oh yeah, actually, wait. The title. Let's see. Rainbow Unicorn Mount is what it is, right? Let me take a look at it from my launcher because it like has the information right there. Rainbow Unicorn, yeah. I would love to get that mount too, by the way. It's the gifter that gets them, of course. That gets that, of course. But yeah. I don't think I've seen any players in-game with that yet. I've seen people share that they have the mount, but haven't seen it in-game yet from anybody. I did give myself a nice new mount recently because I got some really good stuff with like I got a silver, what's the word? Silver currency, let's call it. Second tier currency for Chloe Aliapo from Wondrous Tales. What's it called? An allowance? No, an allowance is for leave quests, I think. It's a different thing. But yeah. Also, I have been able to like get the Shadowbringers Ally Societies to a certain point. And the same with Stormblood with the Namasu. We are ready to see a very climactic moment with the Stormblood Ally Society stuff, so like, there is no shortage of other things to do in future streams for F14. Oh, that reminds me, I'm so glad I remember because I need to have this somewhere visible at all times. Last freaking week, we didn't get to do the Nier Automata stuff. And we didn't want to miss a week for that because it resets every week and I think we're barely going to be able to do it before Endwalker begins. Like, we wanted to finish all of it. We're going to do that first. We're going to do that first before we actually go into Bozja. So yeah, let's Tajigen travel. First of all, give me a second here. Let's Tajigen travel. Let me zoom myself out a little bit. I actually want to like zoom out a little bit. Show a little bit more of Tajigen Khaiden here like this. This looks great. I like the way this looks, personally. Light in hope, hiding hope. She's hiding from the police. Look at this beautiful Bard outfit. This is, I think, the relic gear from level 60 or so. The Shire gear for Bard looks like a private detective, a private investigator. I like that one too. But that's what I'm using right now as Bard. Dyed, of course. Yeah. You can also dye the artifact gear, or at least, you know, I got it from, or the job quest gear. I don't know which one it is, but, or no, wait, the Shire gear. My bad. The Shire gear was also the one I was talking about there, but yeah, this one can be dyed. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, Nier Automata stuff. Like, we need to go to that first, to that area in the first. We'll do that before we do anything else. We'll do that first, I was gonna say. No pun intended, truly. I'm waking up in Ishgard, am I? Okay. Went to sleep in Ishgard. Man, really looking back, this in-room is kind of mid, all things considered. But I think a lot of it is like, it's just the state of the Forgotten Night, right? There's a reason it's called that. And also maybe you have all these bottles of like alcohol or whatever because it's you right after the aftermath of post-ARR and the shenanigans that took place there. Maybe that's the implication there. So dimly lit. It has its charm for sure, but like compared to every single other inn we've seen after this, it's an entirely different story. But anyway, let me do that then. We need to be a current class. Or well, let's just switch to Black Mage already. Right, I wanted to do something different for Dark Knight, I think. Oh, wait a minute. Why was it not assigned? Well, this is assigned now. This is back to Black Mage. This fantastic freaking outfit. Eden meat. And yeah, I just made this be Eden meat to match the rest of it because we got something from the Nier raids, right? It's just the Eden meat stuff is still so freaking good. Oh yeah, we should consider materia for this. I have some gathering materia, but yeah, no. Now's not the time for that. Speaking of which, how are the retainers doing? Oh, 28 and 38 minutes respectively to finish their things. Yeah, I gave her some new equipment. With Dengeki, I got myself... I spent scripts on level 60 botanist gear, so I'm hoping he becomes level 60 very soon. But, you know, he's still not there yet. Because I was at max scripts because of all the ocean fishing. It's great stuff. Now, near stuff. I think I know where we need to go, but let me double check that. Oh, it's so easy to forget that. It's so easy to forget about that. Was it Twine? Let's just go there. In Amarang. Was it Amarang? No, that doesn't sound right. I can't remember right now. Norvrent. Not Amarang, that's for sure. No. It's nowhere here. It's nowhere here. Colusia. It's Colusia we're thinking about. And then I actually kind of forgot how to get to the Bozja area. But I got the wiki link open. I got the wiki page open for that. The area we were looking for. The Doman Enclave. Okay, thank you, Mist. How do you get to the Doman Enclave again? I think you do from Kugane, but I'm not sure. We'll also take a look at that. But first we gotta do this. Let me take care of this first. Oh yeah, all the way here, right? You can teleport there? Okay. Oh, okay. Speaking of teleporting, we need to get here to Stilltide. This whimsical little song here. We may potentially take a detour at some point. Maybe after all the battling is over. To do Ally Society stuff. Because I have the next quest for the Pixies, for the Dwarves, for the Kitari. So we may indeed see more stuff with the Dwarves. You're gonna nab that bonus fate? Go for that. Been doing a few fates to level up Bards as well. Yeah, take a look at the challenge log right here. Yeah, I need 3 more fates here. Need 3 more fates right here. As Bard, that is. Not gonna do them as Black Mage. But I've got Wondrous Tales for this week as well. Probably gonna do them until like Monday or so. I don't know. Or hell, we even have a stream for them at some point, but yeah, this right here. Let me double check something. Let me check something in the wiki, like in terms of like how many of these quests are left, how many we've done. All that grinds is not gloom. All that grinds is not gloom. Like the Yorha Dark Apocalypse post quests. Chottomatte kudasai. Also checking something else here. Okay. Yeah, we'll have 2 more after this and then a final one. That doesn't show up with like the repeatable quest thing right there. Yorha Dark Apocalypse New Game Plus will be unlocked among a couple other little things here and there. Yeah. Little things. So yeah, this is gonna like go a little bit beyond Endwalker's start, I think. Let's double check that calendar. Yeah, it'll go a bit beyond that, so to speak. August 7, and then now, yeah, quite a bit beyond that, but that's alright. Not the end of the world, because we were still gonna have maybe more Bozja afterwards, just like we continue to have Eureka after finishing Stormblood. The Allied Society from Stormblood after finishing Stormblood and all that. I get really ambitious with the way I want to like present it on the stream and all that, right? But this is why it also helps to have the title say something like Shadowbringers or Stormblood. Treating each and every one of those as like a different game almost. Give me a second here. Dun, dun, All that grinds is not gloom. Ready for another 4, are you? Well, if it wouldn't be too much of a bother. Excellent! Let our inexorable march towards failure continue! So, do you recall the machina you brought back last time? Unfortunately, they were rather far gone, and I couldn't salvage much of them. Do you think you could bring back more of the same? Consider it done. Thank you! With the bits from the extra specimens, I think we can put together something useful, even if we're inevitably doomed to fail. Inevitably. It's hard for me to say, apparently. Inevitably. Yeah, try saying that 3 times fast. I don't think I can. Inevitably, never mind, I can. Yes, I can. Just when it's in the middle of saying other words, then inevitably comes up and then it's more difficult. What am I reminded of? I'm reminded of like Jason Griffith dubbing the first episode of Sonic X, and Sonic said a line like, "Remember, kids, don't use racing cars in highways," or something like that. But it's like, yeah, I can see why that was difficult for him. But look at that L-shaped desk right here. This is not unlike my workstation. Just the desks are a little bit longer, just slightly longer, but I don't know, they're about the same length here. It's just, well, this is Lalafell sized. I think that's the difference here. Or, well, dwarf size, I should say, because it's the first, but still. Look at this. You could have a battle station here. This, in a way, is a battle station of its own. Good stuff right there. Good looking stuff. Do we go to the cockpit factory? I guess we do. Yeah, okay. I feel like I need to recenter myself as usual. Give me a second. Recentering. Very well. See, I almost want to switch to Bart so that I have Peloton. But I mean, I get Jog right after Sprint here, so there's that still. So we fetch more salvage from the cockpit factory right here. You thought we were done with Nier. We're not. Eventually, yes, one day I'll play it. One day I shall come back. Yes, I shall come back. Until then, there must be no regrets, no tears, no anxieties. Just go forward in all your beliefs and prove to me that I am not mistaken in mine. Goodbye, Nier Automata. Goodbye, my dear. Except we're not quite saying goodbye to it yet. That's how it goes. Man, this feels so freaking risky. Doing this kind of transport is what I mean. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm trying to sort of harmonize with it, see if I can come up with some harmony on the spot. I don't know. Machine Lifeform Wreckage. Machine Lifeform. Starting like a name like that makes it sound like it's gonna be some tokusatsu name. Machine Chaser. Machine Sentai Kiramija. Was it Machine Sentai? I've yet to see the series, but why was it like machine? They were more about sparkles and gems and I don't know. Well, I've yet to see the series, maybe that's why. Maybe I should try to watch every Reiwa Sentai series. It's not like they're doing any more of those. Omega Horn last week was great, by the way. Oh yeah, this is our first stream this week. First time I get to say that. Or well, no, we probably talked a little bit about it on Sunday, or maybe. I'm not sure. Well, we were doing Sonic Adventure 2 stuff. But alright, oh actually we can just like teleport. But why teleport? We can get out and then yeah. No need to teleport. Whoa, whoa, whoa. But yeah, let me tell you, playing Bard has been so great. So great, Tajigen. So much fun. Feels like it's a quote-unquote easy DPS class compared to something like Monk. But you know, it feels a lot like Black Mage, though partly because it's ranged. But like, there's an easy flow to get into. Though to be fair, I haven't gotten into this level yet. But still, hoping to use it quite a nice bit, a nice amount when we get to Endwalker. When we Endwalk. Ah, yes, precisely the same as last time. This ought to suffice for our purposes, thank you. You know, I've been feeling a little bit more optimistic in spite of myself. By keeping up... hold on, let me restart the whole thing. You know, I've been feeling a little bit more optimistic in spite of myself. By keeping occupied with our work, I find my mind doesn't stray towards the doom and gloom as often as it used to. Seems it's better to take action than being idle with negative thoughts. If only it weren't so hard to take action in the first place. Man, this got deep, what the hell? Well, I should be getting back to my work. Perhaps I could report to the chief, in case he has other tasks I want doing. Thanks again for bringing the parts. The chief? What is this blue quest right here? Wait, level 1 Dwarfs of a Beard. What is this? Actually, we may do a little bit more than I thought. Dwarfs of a Beard. What does that mean? I'm gonna check this in the wiki. Wait, there's no page for that? What? What is this quest? What the hell is this? Huh? Wait, am I reading it right?